if the woman that you're dealing with is impressed by all these things, you're dealing with medium to low grade quality. They are destroying men single-handedly. Do you guys understand this? They are single-handedly destroying men. This is crazy. However, what's not on the video is the instances of disrespect, disregard, and lack of cooperation. You can't get respect from your fucking wife? That's because you're a lame. You're a lame, nigga. That's why. You lames. That's why. That's the same thing with the passport bros. You're gonna be a lame just fucking 500,000 miles away from the state. That's the only difference. You just a lame over there. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? These niggas think that because you put a ring on it, automatically you now gonna get respect. No, stupid. You wanna know what she's gonna get? She's gonna get a DOS attack. DOS attack. Dick on the side. And whose dick is it gonna be? My dick. I get all the benefits, okay, and you get all the negatives. You get the attitude, the problems, the PMS, all that. I just get nice, beautiful, fresh pussy.
The amazing Lucas upholds high standards of personal and professional conduct. He strongly condemns any form of marital infidelity and does not engage in such behavior.
Because you're a lame, and that's what you deserve to get. Lames deserve to get problems. They deserve to get fucked in court. They deserve to... Every horrible thing that can happen in a relationship, you deserve to get because you're a fucking lame. That's why. It's as simple as that. That's what happened to my ex-wife. Why do you think she's an ex, fam? You will never get a woman. These mofos constantly keep asking for a high-value woman. You won't get a high-value woman because you're not a high-value man. You're fucking lame. You're an L. You're a simp. Like, you are the epitome of beta. No matter how much fucking money is in your bank account, everybody can see it. Everybody. The only difference is, I'll just tell you you're a fucking lame because I'm not trying to fuck you. She'll tell you you're fucking God's green gift to mankind. Oh my God, you're amazing. You're awesome. Up until she gets that ring on it, and then they get you the lame that you are. That's what it is. You got hustled because you're a fucking lame. Now you want to be upset, talking about, this is exactly what I went through. This is exactly, because you're a lame. And she knows it, and she knows it, and she knows it, and she knows. You're a lame. You're a bitch, dude. You're a bitch in a man's body, okay? That's what you are. That's why you get treated like that. And no matter your Bugatti, what color your Bugatti is, how big your house is, right? Whether you have a beard or baby face, no matter how much muscles you get or how many tattoos, nigga, all that is just hiding your fucking lameness. Because you're fucking lame and everybody can smell it. There's a certain stench on you. You may look like you're part of the family. You may try and act like you're part of the family, but everyone knows you're not part of the fucking family. You're a fucking lame.
I don't think anyone has reacted to the video with a red lens and actually, because there's a lot to learn here, guys, about female nature from this video.
Yeah.
These guys have no idea about a woman, bro. They have they are literally the epitome of simps, right? Simps are dudes who just hang around women. They pay to hang around women. They don't sleep with any of them. They just pay to hang around them.
Yeah. That we're going to go ahead and break down for you guys, and hopefully some of you guys can learn from this, because
let's hear him break it down.
Some of y'all have probably been in situations like this with your girl, I guarantee. And or if you're married,
oh my God,
these discussions are common. Like, you're going to have disagreements and arguments like this. So
now, to be honest, though, just to preface this with this being said, anything that's a family matter should not be online. So this whole argument they had on the Ring camera should never be online. But once again,
it's already
what
online.
Women do?
Yeah, I mean, it's already online. What?
Sympathy for the internet. That's their thing.
The video again, but this time,
it's crazy that these people actually take advice from these two lames. That's crazy to me.
Nobody on the internet is going to actually break this thing down line by line and expose a lot of the female manipulation tactics.
The female manipulation tactics. I'm sorry, she's pregnant. You know what? They may be onto something. I'm be honest with you. They may be onto something because due to the fact or the belief or the theory that Steven Crowder is a homosexual, she had to manipulate him in order to get a baby. That's what I'm thinking. They may be onto something as far as when it comes to manipulation. Because due to Steven Crowder being a homosexual, he definitely must have been manipulated to give her, to impregnate her. Had to be. So they may have a point there. I'll give him that.
That the wife is employing here, okay?
Because
we live in a world where women can do no wrong. Women are angels. They're not manipulative.
What world is this, bruh? Can someone tell me what world this is? I know this isn't planet Earth. So what planet is he talking about where women are angels and they can do no wrong? What world is that?
And the guy is always wrong, okay? And there's a lot of
where is this
things here that we can learn from.
Okay, we got to fast forward this. He's talking too slow. Let's 1.5. There we go.
We're gonna break this down. So I ask you not to like this video so that we want someone's that might be time again.
And men have no voice.
And men have no voice. We'll talk.
Okay. Men have no voice. I have never in my life experienced anything they said. Never in my life. If you resonate with this, chances are you're a crappy dude. That's what the chances are. Because any dude who has any type of respect for themselves don't find themselves in this situation. Just to give you a heads up. They don't find themselves in this situation because they filter the women that they expose themselves to a T. To a T. Right? And higher up in the echelon, they actually pay people to filter out women for them. That's correct. Where they'll hire as far as a matchmaker that goes through the process. So any dude who's like, yeah, that's right, bro. That's right. I get no respect. You're a lame. That's why. You're not a man. You're a lame. You get treated how you want to get treated. You get treated in some cases how you deserve to get treated. How people feel that they can get away with treating you. That's how you get treated in some cases. And when it comes to women, well, it's no difference. So I always find it funny when dudes are like, yeah, bro, yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely, man. I've been there myself. It's like, wow, you're snitching on yourself. Okay.
On the face level, watching it
looks
really bad.
Really bad.
But if you are aware of female nature, you watch content like this, you know how women really move.
When do you think the woman is in the wrong? When she's in the wrong, Armored Apologetics. That's when I think a woman is in the wrong. It's not hard. It's very simple.
You know that there's a lot of fucking cap in this right now.
And there's moving parts that we can't see.
Exactly.
So honestly, guys, like, if you can, share the video, like it, but we need exposure for this. We can save some lives.
Yeah, real talk, man. This is going to be
exposure.
A masterclass in teaching you guys how to detect
animal
pregnancy. A lot of the times, guys, is used as an excuse by women to behave poorly with little to no ramifications. I'm going to say that again. Pregnancy is...
So pregnancy, you know what? The moment in time that you carry a child for 9 months, then I think you get to say something. But if my woman, right, was to carry a child and she gives me some lip or some whatever it is, I'll cut her some slack. In this case, she's carrying twins. Now, to try and say, here's what you have to understand, right? So by you saying that means there's a stark contrast from how she behaved when she wasn't pregnant and how she behaved when she was pregnant. Now, if there's a stark contrast between those two, chances are that it may be an impact due to the pregnancy. Let's think about this logically. A woman treats you like a king. Right? Your woman's treating you like a king. She gets pregnant. Now, all of a sudden, she's irritable. She's giving you lip, right? Complete 180. Do you think that's her taking advantage of the pregnancy to treat you like trash? Or do you think maybe, possibly, the pregnancy and the hormones and the child, the human being that's being developed in her, is possibly having an impact on her? right? This is why your responsibility as a man is to actually read up on the process of pregnancy and how it will affect her so you can be prepared for it. Or now there's the other option. Your woman is treating you like trash, doesn't respect you, then gets pregnant and continues to treat you like trash and doesn't respect you. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because there's only two. There's only two options here. Okay? Because if she was treating you like trash before she got pregnant, then pimping, she doesn't need the pregnancy as an excuse to treat you like trash. She's been treating you like trash this entire time. Now she gets to treat you like more trash because she's pregnant. But the thing is, she can't blame the pregnancy because she's already been treating you like trash. Unless, you know what? I'll give a third option. She's been treating you like king, treating you like a king, but deep down inside, she hated it. She hated like cooking for you and treating you like a man. She hated it deep down inside, right? Just eternal, she was like regretful. And then finally she gets pregnant, right? And even though she hates your guts, she's like, hey, instead of having an abortion, I'm going to have this child so I get 9 months to torture this man. Win. So during this 9 months, she treats you like hell. And she knows, well, I can just blame it on the pregnancy. Ha! I finally get my revenge. That is the third option. That is in fact the third option. Now, watch all the lames. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, Lucas. That's what they're doing. Okay, all right, sure. By all means, I'm sure there's some crazies out there that would do something like that. By all means, absolutely. Goodness gracious.
Often used by women as an excuse to behave poorly with little to no consequences for their actions. That's just how it is, okay? And for all the people out there, oh, well, that's so insensitive, 8 months pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Let's go back in time. I vividly remember.
What is
year
this?
Is about 2001. I was living in New Britain, Connecticut.
Oh, is he going to give us an anecdotal? He's going to give us an anecdotal for his generalization of women. This man's a fucking idiot. This man's a fucking moron. Like, I can't understand how anyone listens to this man. He just gave a wild generalization for women in pregnancy. And in order to justify that, he's going to give us one reference point of his life, an anecdotal story. This can't be real, bro. This can't be real.
My mom was working a security job, making $8 to $9 an hour. She was about 8 months pregnant with my little brother, right? I'm about 11 years old at this time, right?
All right, now you guys heard the three scenarios I gave. He can only give one of the three scenarios that I gave. Which one do you think he's going to give?
She's my age. She's like 33.
Let's find out.
She's still working. Manual labor job, standing on her feet, working, and she wasn't acting outrageous. She was able to control herself to a degree.
Okay.
Now, are all women, right, capable of controlling their emotions and being somewhat stoic in pregnancy? No, of course not. I'm not saying every woman should be held to my mother's standard. But what I am saying is that there are women out there, right, a sizable amount, by the way, that don't let their pregnancy be an excuse for bad behavior and fuckery.
What do you mean? So you're telling me your mom, who treated your father well, also treated your father well during pregnancy? Huh. Interesting. I find that fascinating. Isn't that weird how that works? Isn't that weird? Right? Isn't that weird?
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? And kudos to my mom, because I saw her act that way, working this job. She didn't want to work. My dad was in a rough place at the time, right? Like I told you before, I didn't grow up rich. But I watched her work a minimum wage job, right, to earn for us while she was 8 months pregnant, and she got it done. So when I see a lot of these entitled chicks, right, that are acting like fucking brats because they're pregnant when they don't work a job or they don't do anything, I don't have as much sympathy for y'all.
Wait, you don't have as much sympathy for them because your mom had to work a job because your father couldn't? I'm lost here. I'm completely confused here. I'm lost here. I don't understand what he's talking. I have no idea what's the point he's trying to make.
The point. And if you notice, they're saying this was years of abuse, right?
Oh, years of abuse. Is that what he's saying?
Which we weren't this. We don't know. But isn't it funny that only?
Oh, you don't know. So that just came out of nowhere. Okay, gotcha.
Posting the video of her being pregnant with the abuse. Why is that? Because with the pregnancy.
Why do you think that is? Do you think the video just came out of nowhere, or do you think the video was possibly in response to Steven Crowder framing it in a way that makes him the victim? Are these guys are stupid. These dudes are dumb. They're like dumb. Okay? They're like dumb. I honestly think that's how they talk. Like behind closed doors, I think, hey, fresh. Hey, fit. What's mine say? Cool. What's mine say? Dude.
See, added with the abuse, now looks really bad.
Yep.
So, it's all for a reason, man.
So,
what do you mean added with the abuse? What do you think that because they labeled it abuse, you think that's what gave it away? Now, if they hadn't put abuse on it, no one would even said anything. What? Is that what you? Oh my God, these guys. Once again, every single time they snitch on themselves, bruh. They snitch on themselves.
We're breaking the third wall here, guys. Off rip. Even getting into an argument with your pregnant wife is going to be an L in the mainstream media.
You can't win.
You can't win.
What? Yeah, you can't win. What? Why would you even want to get in an argument? I don't understand. Do you understand that getting into an argument raises cortisol levels? If her cortisol levels can have a damaging impact on your child. I don't understand. Yeah, you're right. During this 9 months, you want to treat her like just, I don't get it. Like if you were treating her poorly, given the fact that she's carrying your child, I would think that you would probably, you know what, let me suck it up and see if I can, I don't know, treat her like a human being or something. Even if you were treating her like piss poor, I would think that, hey, she does have my child, you know. I don't understand what we're talking about, bruh. What are we talking about?
It's an L already.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's go ahead and actually break down the video now that we understand where the hell we're at in this video.
Yep.
And I also want to go ahead and point out the day and time. June 20,
the day and time, okay.
26, 2021. All right. At about 12, if you look down the corner. Chris, can you read it for us? Because I can't see it from where I'm at.
Just a quick side note as well. We don't support
It's on the back corner,
violence to women.
Absolutely not.
12. just a quick note as well. We don't support violence to women. Okay.
Any fashion,
12:30,
shouting, or
Absolutely.
I'm glad
You never
to
put your
hear.
hands on a woman.
Never.
That's when you lose.
Never. Yeah.
But we are talking about, this is verbal manipulation tactics is what we're going to break down in this segment.
Verbal
12:34
manipulation.
p.m.
Okay.
12:34 p.m. Okay, cool. Awesome. So that's when the video starts. Let's go ahead and run it.
I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. No, you just said I drew a boundary of abusive control. You were not taking the car.
Pause. So you guys can see right away that there is some type of disagreement where he's stating to her that, hey, this is a boundary. This is what you're not going to do, right? And as the man, right, and the leader in the relationship, boundaries must be made. Because as your wife, who is supposed to follow you, she's quite frankly your subordinate because you are the leader, right?
Hold on. Hey, first off, let's go off of something. Do you see the presumption that he's making right off the riff? Right off the riff, as he says, right off the riff. Just because you have a woman does not make you a man, nor does it make you a leader. That's what you fail to understand. Just because you're a husband doesn't make you a man, doesn't make you a leader. You don't magically gain the qualities of a man or an alpha or a leader upon you getting a girlfriend or upon you getting a wife. That's not how that works. So you're already presuming that freaking Stephen Bussy Crowder is in that position already. Or has at least maintained that position throughout this marriage. What are we talking about? Because I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. That's not how boundaries work. These mofos think I say it, so it has to happen. That's not how a relationship functions, my guy. If you want something like that, then get an employee. She's not an employee, she's your wife. She's not an employee, she's your girlfriend. If you want an employee, then get an employee. I drew the boundary, that's what it is. What? What happens if your boundary is nonsensical? Then what? What happens if she has an issue with that boundary? Then what? Is it just no, my way or the highway? Is that what we're doing? You guys, like, they talk like they're children. These dudes have never in their life been in any type of serious relationship. I bet my life. Never. They've never been with a solid good woman. They don't know what that even means. They're two goofballs.
No, you just said I drew a boundary of abusive control. You were
And abusive and cruel, because that is abusive. You are not taking the car. How is taking the car abusive? I'm missing something.
not taking the car.
Pause. So you guys can see right away that there is some type of disagreement where he's,
Skip.
right? She's supposed to follow your direction. So clearly she's not adhering to some type of authority that he's trying to impose here.
This is, once again, she's not following my authority. What?
And if we're going to assume this is something leading with the car, and I'm going to assume it means she didn't do her task or her, duty for that day or maybe that week, month as a wife.
And you're going to see clues of this in the conversation.
So that's 140.
Yeah.
Because
so what they want, you didn't do your task or duty as a wife, so you're not taking the car. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is such a juvenile approach to an actual adult thing. Ladies, any guy who listens to Fresh and Fit, immediately don't even continue the conversation.
if you refuse to do wifely things, then I will.
You refuse to do wifey things. What wifey things? What wifey things? What things did she refuse to do? Also, do you happen to notice that she's 8 months fucking pregnant, you clown? You refuse to do wifey things. What? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Because if you refuse to do wifely things, all right? So we're starting to see a trend here, all right? Again, people are so...
What do you mean see a trend? So we're just going to go off of it, what he says? So I get it. What he says is like God. Everything he says is accurate, 100%. He's not making this up or being hyperbolic. It's just, boom, done. These guys they're either homosexuals or they're clowns. They're probably both.
Focused on her response, her being pregnant, etc. But no one thinks that, like, why is Steven Crowder behaving the way that he is? Right? It's evil. He shouldn't be behaving like this. Like, But, I mean, he's human. He's a human. And clearly he's frustrated about something. You can see in the way that he's speaking, the body language,
Just because someone's frustrated doesn't mean that it's justified, right? Because you feel some way doesn't mean that your feelings are facts. Okay? But how they're treating his feelings as if they're facts. We don't know anything about the situation. We don't know if his feelings are justified or not. But based off of how he's handling this right now, we can see there is a problem here.
the dismissive nature of what he's telling her, the tonality,
everything.
She's clearly not doing something that she should be doing. And then you get, boom, right there within seconds of it. What is he saying? Your wifely duties. She ain't doing it. All right? Continuing.
Go pick up the groceries. There's no groceries. I have steaks, wood pellets, my grill. I know it's not unreasonable, but I'll go do it. How about you first?
Pause, let's go back a little bit. I don't know if y'all caught that, but it's okay. We're going to rewind it for y'all. Why you might not caught that? At about 24 seconds, the vid cuts. All right?
Yep.
Play it one more time. And you guys can see here, the time on the bottom right corner is 12:35:22.
Okay.
All right? Now go ahead and play it again. And then once it cuts, Mo, pause it.
Oh. We're gonna extrapolate from the cut of what was not shown. All right, I'm all ears.
Wood pellets, my grill. I know it's not unreasonable, but I'll go do it. How about you?
Pause. It cuts. Now it's at what? 12:36:03, correct?
Okay.
Wow.
So we got about, we got damn near almost a minute, right, of missing context.
Oh, missing context. Okay. All right. I'm all ears. What do they think is in this minute? I'm interested myself. What is the assumptions in this minute? I'm ears. Maybe she flipped out on him. Maybe she was like, bam, 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 bam. I don't know. What? But we're about to hear. Are you ready to go down imagination land? Are we ready to go down imagination land? I'm ready. Let's go.
We don't know what was said. And here's the other red flag too, guys. The wife sent this video. So I guarantee you that there was something said in there that would not put her in the best light. Hence why she cut that out.
And guys, the time's at the bottom.
Or call me the devil's advocate. Call me the devil's advocate, because I hope if there is something, Steven's going to release it. I would think that if there is something that's inflammatory to her, that puts her in a negative light, he would definitely release it. But perhaps, I don't know, maybe there's some personal information that was brought up, but I don't think, why wouldn't you just bleep that out or something? Or redact it. And then say, hey, this was removed due to personal information or something. I don't know. But if there is, I want to see it. This is the beauty. This is a win-win for the consumer. This is a win-win for the consumer. This is just a win-win, right? You edit it. Okay, I want to see what's the edit. Now you have Crowder who's like, oh, you maliciously edited that. I'm going to show you what she actually said. Okay, great. But nevertheless, By all means.
Right in the corner. So if you want to see it, it's the bottom right.
Look very closely there. It's right there with the time, right? But we know that at about 24 seconds in the vid, it's at 12:35:22 CDT. Then at about 25 seconds in the vid, it abruptly cuts with a jump cut. Then it's next thing you know, it's 12:30 again.
Got you.
The wife sent this video. And so clearly it's going to be biased. What is she hiding? Why did you cut that out?
And clearly, Crowder is frustrated. Now, in terms of, for example, having Frame, he may have lost a little bit here. But reasonably, I mean, we can see here, she's not doing her part as his wife.
We don't know what she's doing, bruh. We don't know what that entails. What are we oh God, goodness gracious.
We don't know what happened in that 40 seconds.
Yeah.
It could be him airing out grievances.
Yeah.
You're right. We don't know what happened in that 40 seconds. 100%.
It could be him explaining why she's wrong. It could be something that maybe might even validate this argument, right? But the point I'm trying to make here is that she cut it out and then she sent it to the press. That, my friends, is extremely important because I guarantee you, whatever was.
Well, I don't know if she probably edited this video. Chances are, Steven Crowder's wife is not an editor. That's my guess. So chances are, maybe the editor, whoever she conspired with, did this.
And that 40 seconds had some type of damning information that probably put her in a bad light.
Okay. Guys, pay attention. There's more cuts than that one.
Yep.
More cuts.
All right.
Let's continue.
This is Fat Myron in the works.
Man, we out here, bro. These fucking chicks, they can't.
The breakdown.
They can't fool us all. God damn it. All right, go ahead.
How do you respect men? Yeah, how do you men?
Pause. After she cuts it out, he says, how do you respect men? So clearly there's a frustration here with a lack of respect for authority. Okay.
What? Oh my God. Lack of respect for authority. Once again, they're talking like they're managers, right? They're talking like they're managers and she's an employee. If that's what you want, then get an employee. Get an employee. An employee is not the same thing as a wife. It's not the same thing as a girlfriend. Those aren't employees. Do we understand this? Do we understand this, right? Goodness gracious.
Okay. And I want y'all to pay attention to how she responds to him calling her out for her lack of respect. Okay?
Let's see.
No, I don't mean no, you're not taking the car. You're not taking the car. You are not taking the car.
If you notice, right, he's saying repeatedly, you're not taking the car. And I saw a comment where someone said, but Steven Crowder, you can't afford to have multiple cars in your household. Well,
wait, the issue is, okay, we're just going to continue on.
First off, his household is going to be under his rules. And as a man, if you decide, hey, listen, we have one car for the family, that's it. Regardless of how much money you're making, doesn't matter. As a man, you set rules and boundaries. So for him, that may be his rule for his family. So
we don't know if he might have a car in the shop.
Exactly. We don't know.
And they have two cars and it's just one.
But if he does.
What are all these excuses for this man? Myron and the other dude, or Steven Crowder isn't going to sleep with you. You guys know that, right? He's not gonna sleep with you, even though he's more than likely a homosexual. What is this? What? This is like you know how what I say as far as whole logic? This is like that type of logic, but for men. This is crazy. Like, why do you have the cape on for a dude who doesn't even know you guys exist? Like, who clearly is a beta in every sense. This is wild.
Doesn't. It's his household.
Yeah.
He's making the money. He's providing for his wife. And you know what? It's our plan of action. One car for the family. That's what it is.
So clearly she's defying him, saying, I'm going to take the car. Again, guys, what
do you mean defying him? That's not how it works in a minute, bruh. Y'all about to learn a hard lesson, fam. As a marriage, it is one. It's not, this is my car. It is one. And that's what the courts will tell you. It is very much one. This is our car, right? This is our car. What is this? What is this? No, I say so therefore no, you don't get to take the car. Is this a child? This is what really is frightening for women like Pearly Things and, you know, the black chick, what's her name, Melania King and stuff like this. This is what's really frightening, because what they're advocating women to be is essentially slaves. And if you want to be a slave, then go to Saudi Arabia and abide by Sharia law. That's what they're advocating for. If you just want Sharia law, where it's like, hey, don't talk back, don't say anything, right? I provide, I give you a house, you do as I said. Ladies, if that's what you want, by all means. I have no issue with that. I have no issue with what anyone wants. If that's what you want, fine, by all means. But make sure you relay that to the female. And ladies, make sure you relay that to the man. And if you guys agree, by all means, knock yourself out. Okay, knock yourself out. But what usually happens is that you have these lames who have an idea of what a relationship is or what a marriage goes like, right? And they listen to other lames, or they listen to fools who are just trying to exploit them to extract resources from them. And they behave in such a goofy ass caricature manner where it's like, no one acts like this, bro. No one thinks like this. No one.
I want to really make this very clear. We don't know what the argument's really about.
We don't know.
We really don't. Okay, so context does matter, contrary to what all these libtards are saying about, oh, this is an L anyway, blah, 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 right?
What do you mean libtards? What? You don't have to be a libtard to know that, hey, this dude clearly has issues.
Which I think, if anything, this is a very common argument between spouses. Like, this is not that serious, bro. Like, I've seen boyfriend and girlfriend have worse arguments than this.
Now, personally, I would have 2 cars, but we don't know how he runs the house.
We
We don't know what's happening. It might be a car in the shop.
Yep.
We don't know the context here.
Yeah.
So,
and we don't know why he's telling her not to take the car. Guys, keep in mind.
Oh my God. This is wild, bro. This is wild. They're literally just pulling stuff out their butt to try and justify his behavior. Crazy. Now, the question is, do you think they would do the same if it was the opposite? Do you think they would be doing the same if it was the opposite? Let's say if she was treating him like this, you're not taking the car. You're not taking the car. Do you think that's what they'd be doing? What does it mean to treat a woman? Huh? What does it mean to respect a woman? Do you think that's what they'd be doing? Crazy. Crazy. Like I say, as I always say, manosphere, MGTOW, pass, all that leads to bussy. All of it leads to bussy. What do you say, Kratos?
That sounds like bussy talk.
I agree. Absolutely.
This is 2021. Yeah. This ain't 2023. Like, beer bug pandemic bullshit was still a big thing at this point. All right? Like, there were still lockdowns going on. There were still people in clown masks and all this other bullshit.
Bruh. So he needed the car for the pandemic?
Bullshit. The clown world was in full effect in 2021. Again, we don't know what the fuck was going on at this point. All right? All we know is they telling her not to take the car for some type of reason. All right? And then she goes, I'll ask someone to pick me up. Who would you like me to ask? Which obviously is a sarcastic thing, right? Yeah. Instead of taking a car. The point isn't her taking a car. It's he clearly doesn't want her to leave. We don't know why, though.
What does it matter? Once again, this goes back to the slave. They don't want a wife. They want a slave. That's what they want. Think about that. She wants to leave. He doesn't want her to leave. And they're trying to justify him keeping her there. That is psycho behavior, bruh. Any real man knows, let her leave. You want to know why? Because she'll come back. Because you're the best thing that there is. Go ahead. Have fun outside in lame world, okay? Now, when you've had your fun, you figure out, damn, I done messed up. You're going to be groveling back to me, and now, what did we learn? What did we learn? There's lames out there. Now, there are a lot of lames or little lames? There are a lot of lames. Okay. Would you like to talk this out now? Or do you want to go back into lame world? I want to talk it out now. What are we talking about? But once again, the lame doesn't think like that. No, you're not going anywhere. You stay right here. You stay right here. You're not taking the car. No, you're not taking the car. I'm going to disconnect the internet. Yeah, I'd like to cancel the internet. Right now. I'd like to controlling, psychopathic, narcissistic behavior. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. At the end of the day, any man knows that, hey, God forbid she does leave. That's her loss for the most part. It is what it is. We move on. That's how it works. But these lames like this, like the Myron, the Fresh and Fit, and all these mofos, they got the game twisted. And they're feeding this up-and-coming generation twisted, perverse game that's going to cause them limp wrists and it's going to lead them down to a path of bussy. Because no actual good woman is going to deal with such nonsense. No woman is going to deal with your bullcrap. No woman's going to deal with your belief that you're an alpha and this, that. No one's going to deal with that because that's how a child behaves. That is not how a functioning adult behaves in a relationship, much less any type of marriage.
Okay, but there's some clues here. Let's continue on.
Would you like to get? Hold up, right?
Pause.
Get an Uber. Okay, Steven.
Pause. So, was that a...
Get an Uber. Now, you tell your pregnant wife to get an Uber as opposed to her getting the car and you get an Uber. And then he took her saying, okay, who do you want me to ask? As a threat. Do we not see the mindset that he's coming from? Beta, scarcity. Do we not see that? Now, the reason why they resonate with that mindset, because they're also betas.
Threat. He's saying that because she's saying, I'm going to leave anyway. Who should I ask to take me a ride? Which is a sarcastic comment because clearly she's defying his authority. He doesn't want her to leave. Then he says, get it an Uber. Okay? That's important. Because all these people are saying, this guy's an asshole. He's telling her to take an Uber. Your pregnant wife take an Uber. I think he's talking about someone else getting an Uber.
Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Oh man. Oh man, bruh. This is wild.
That sounds like bussy talk.
Oh my God, bruh.
An Uber or some other situation. I don't think that's her, guys. Again, it's speculation. But he doesn't say get an Uber. He says get it an Uber. Important distinction.
Gotcha.
Okay? But once again, people don't pay attention. People don't have critical thinking skills. People operate on the feels and not the reals.
Of course, because he's operating on critical thinking skills. Absolutely.
All right?
Details.
Details fucking matter. Let's continue on.
I can't. Feeling some constraints? Like, I can't go. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the...
Big clue. He can't leave either. Something's going on. All right? He wants to leave as well. He wants to go to the gym, see his parents, etc. He can't leave either, guys. That's important.
From my understanding, I thought he was saying he can't go to the gym, he can't go anywhere because she's going to take the car.
Because if he can't leave and he's the authority figure, what lets her think that she
he's the authority figure
can leave? Clearly, there's something that is keeping the bound to the home. Who knows what it is? It could be people working on the house. It could be the mask mandates and all the other BS going on. It could be the clown world that they were in 2021. Keep in mind, guys, 2021, the country was still locked down at this point. Okay.
So if that's the case, if everything was locked down, what would be the issue with her taking the car? Am I missing something? Then what would be the issue of her taking the car if you can't go anywhere anyway?
Okay. Who knows? We don't know what the hell's going on. But clearly, he can't leave, and he doesn't want her to leave either, and we don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, let me guess. Is he trying to protect her from something? Is that? Oh my God, these guys are. Lord, this is wild.
Now, someone might say, "Oh, well, why can't he take an Uber?" And it's we don't know what's happening here. So,
we don't know what's happening. When we ask why can't he take an Uber, well, we don't know what's going on here. Okay, guys, we don't know what's happening. But okay, all right. This is bushy propaganda. This is what this is, bruh.
That could be an option, but we don't know. So ultimately,
it could be the surgery as well.
Yeah, we don't know.
It could be a multitude of reasons. We know he had a surgery, right? And he was not in his best health at this point, right? So
if he's not in his best health right now, then what is a car gonna do? He can't go anywhere, and he's not in his best health right now. So I would think one thing you would have to do if that was the case is sit down and relax. That's usually what doctors prescribe. So the car wouldn't be a factor anyway.
There's a multitude of reasons we don't know, guys. The real reason.
We don't know.
Hillary, just think of how boxing just made me. What do you need to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back. No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
No, that doesn't work either.
Do you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you're going to be back when I'm back?
Pause. That's an important distinction. What does he say? My life is set to the second, and you're saying you're going to be back when you're back.
Yeah. Who chose that life? He chose to do that. What are we talking about? She clearly is going through it right now with him, and she needs a breather. Let her take her breather and let her return, fresh and rejuvenated.
Well, guys, in case you've been living under a rock or whatever, Steven Crowder is very successful. Makes a lot of money. Clearly the breadwinner for his family. I mean, look at the fucking background. That's clearly a multi-million-dollar fucking home. All right?
What does that mean? Like I know to the lames that thinks like, look what I did. All right, now do as I say. Look at what I did. Look at all that. This is how I know the type of quality of women that you're dealing with, right? If the woman that you're dealing with is impressed by all these things, you're dealing with medium to low grade quality. Because I'll tell you, there are some women who won't be impressed by that. Because you want to know why? They can get it themselves. So what do you do? How do you impress a woman, right? If anything you can buy her, she can get herself. Look at my car. Yeah, I got one too. Look at my house. Yeah, I got one too. That's when the actual fiber of you being a man actually gets tested. Because if you try to hold that over her head, then what are you doing then? Is that the relationship you want to hold? Is that really, if that's what you're asking for, then obviously what you're going to be attracting is gold diggers. If you want to hold, look what I can do, this, and this, well, the type of women who are attracted to that, that's what you're going to get. But the women that you say that you want aren't those women that you constantly keep trying to attract, that you keep advertising for. So you need to make up your mind. That's what a lot of you dudes need to make up. You need to figure out what is it that you want, fam. This is buffoonery. Absolute buffoonery. I'll be the last thing. That's why in some cases, have you ever had somebody who tries to hold a gift that they give you over your head? I don't even accept gifts from people that I think are sus, right? Until I know your character and who you are as a person, I don't accept anything you do. Because there's always that dude who says, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. And then something happens and say, bro, you remember when I did all this for you, bro? It's like, what? I thought you just gave me a gift. Bro, you don't remember? I gave you a gift. I gave you that, bro. You remember when I got you into this place? Yeah, I remember. Bro, really? You can't do this for me? It's like, I'm good. I don't even deal with people like that. You cut those people off real fast. Because any small little thing, they will blow it out of proportion. Be like, I did this, this, and this, and this, and then I helped you. Remember when your car was messed up and I helped you and I drove you? Okay, got you. You're not a real friend. You're a fake friend. Got you. All right, just say that then. Cut them off real fast. Real fast.
Right?
She said, I'll be back when I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Craziness. This is blatant disrespect for the authority figure in the home. And keep in mind,
blatant disrespect for, once again, they think it's a business. That's what they think.
This is a relationship that's been going on for 10 plus years, right? He clearly provides for the family. She probably doesn't work. I don't think she works, actually.
I don't think so either.
So, I mean, clearly he's provided a fantastic life for this woman, and she's defying him.
This is what they think. This is what they think. I did this. I bought this. Now respect me and obey me. That's not how it works, fam. That's not how it works. You can buy your wife a mansion, $1 million home, a car, all this. If you are not a man, it doesn't matter what you buy. In fact, it makes it worse. That's what y'all don't get. If you're trying to buy someone's respect, literally the opposite impact it has. The opposite effect it has on people. You trying to buy someone's respect. Look, I bought this. I bought that. It's the opposite. People get repulsed by it. It's crazy. I don't understand. This is so simple.
Guys, it is very difficult to be a breadwinner, be a provider, be a leader, be a protector, be a provisioner, etc., and have someone not be grateful for that shit. All right? I'm sure a lot of you guys have been on a date.
It has nothing to do with being grateful. See, this. Remember what I just said? It's nothing to do with that, bro. You're lame. It doesn't matter. So what? You're lame with money. You're lame. So what? You're lame in a $5,000 suit. You're lame. So what? You're lame in the Bugatti. You're lame. It's like a pig, right? If you put lipstick on a pig, does it make it like a beautiful pig? Does it? Wow, you're so beautiful. If you put that same pig on the cover of Vogue, are you gonna be like, wow, that's totally not a pig. It's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. If you put that pig in a $5 million dress covered with diamonds, are you gonna be like, wow, it's absolutely stunning. It's breathtaking. No. It'd be like, yeah, it's a pig in a $5,000 dress, and like, what? Okay. If you put that pig in a Bugatti and you see the pig with glasses, right? You see the pig with shades on, fam. See the pig with shades on. You'd be like, that's a pig in a Bugatti with shades on. Is it gonna change that you know that it's a pig? No. What are we talking about? This is crazy.
The girl that didn't say thank you when you paid for the bill. Maybe you didn't even get any intimacy after you paid for the bill. Maybe you took a girl on multiple dates. Hell, some of y'all simps flew bitches out thinking that, yo, I'm going to take this girl on a trip with me and it's going to be great, blah, blah, blah. And she ended up being a dick. She didn't appreciate nothing. She didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Used, abused, like a piece of shit?
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful, right?
Yeah.
Imagine providing for someone for 10 plus fucking years. They live a fantastic life. All right? You're giving them everything in the world. And they don't follow your direction or your instruction?
That mindset is that of a beta. That mindset is that of a beta. Do you spot that? Look what I did, and you won't follow my direction? What if your direction's wrong? What happened despite all that? She doesn't respect you, and no one respects you. It seems that most of your employees, when it comes to Steven Crowder, are just smiling to get along. They're just smiling to get a paycheck. They don't respect you. They don't think you're funny. That's the sad part. The sad part is he surrounded himself with a bunch of yes men. But at the end of the day, they don't like him. That's the crazy part.
And remember,
I'd be frustrated too, man.
He believes in marriage. So for him, it's like,
yeah,
all right, I'm doing my duties as the man. Can you do yours as a woman? Can you?
Nope.
Because if you can't, then why are you trying to run game around here? Honestly.
And look, guys,
Can you do your duties as a woman? This is wild, bruh. Absolutely wild.
I'm going to use this podcast as a chance to shit on TradCons and their marriage strategies or whatever. But when I tell you guys that marriage is a dead institution in 2023 and beyond,
dude,
I don't know. I don't know how many more times I got to prove it to y'all. This is a traditionally conservative household, traditionally conservative wife, allegedly, traditionally conservative man. Prior to them hooking up,
allegedly, we don't get any allegedly for Steven Crowder being a traditionally conservative man. These mofos come from a point of pain and hurt. It's easy to spot. It's easy to spot, bro.
Getting together, abstinence was practiced. I mean, everything here is pretty much damn near to the book, right? But what do I say all the time? Here's the problem with marriage. Religion recognizes your union. The state fucking doesn't. Again, get this through your mind. The book recognizes your union. The state fucking does not. All right? And the state is going to go ahead and operate on what's best for the woman and the children.
And the kids.
And 9 out of 10 times, that's not in your best interest. Because the best interest, a lot of times, they're going to go operate off the feels, not the reals. What's the best? Oh, you feel abused? Okay, let's go ahead and make this asshole pay you a bunch of money. He can't see the kids because you feel a certain way.
Look at Tyrese.
That's not how that works, bruh. You have to substantiate that feeling. I can't, bruh. I can't with this, bro.
630K, 5K or something.
These dudes are lames.
That's what it is.
Skip.
Where's
the rest of the video?
Fuck me. You got engaged in red lenses. Y'all telling me she wasn't planning this shit? The things that she's saying, which we're gonna get into. I love you, but I love you.
But Myron, she's a victim. She's pregnant.
Yeah. Why does she say this shit? Because simps, stupid broads, libtards, people that lack critical thinking skills, people that don't understand female nature.
Oh, she set him up. That's what they're suggesting? They're suggesting that she set him up. Where's the Twilight Zone music? Anyways, I'm done with this. I can't listen anymore. These mofos is clowns.